Long ago, when the people of Israel were still learning to trust God in the face of powerful enemies, a moment came that would be remembered for generations. It was a time when fear stood tall, and courage seemed small, and the outcome of a battle rested not on numbers or strength, but on faith. The story of David and Goliath. When faith is greater than fear. The Philistines gathered their army for war and camped on one hill, while the army of Israel stood on another. Between them lay a wide valley. From the Philistine camp came a champion named Goliath, from the city of Gath. He was enormous in size, heavily armored, and trained for battle. His helmet was bronze, his coat of armor weighed more than most men could carry, and the spear in his hand was like a weaver's rod. Every morning and every evening, Goliath stepped forward and shouted at the army of Israel. "Choose a man and have him come down to fight me. If he can fight and kill me, we will become your servants. But if I overcome him, you will become our servants." For 40 days, Goliath repeated this challenge. And every time he spoke, the Israelites were terrified. Even King Saul, tall and strong as he was, did not move. Fear filled the camp of Israel. David was the youngest son of Jesse. He was not a soldier. He was a shepherd. While his older brothers were fighting in the army, David was sent by his father to bring them food and to check on their well-being. When David arrived at the battlefield, he heard Goliath's voice echo across the valley. He watched as the soldiers of Israel turned and fled in fear. David was confused. He asked the men nearby, "Who is this Philistine that he should defy the armies of the living God?" His words were not received kindly. His older brother became angry and accused him of pride. Others dismissed him because of his youth. But David did not back down. He could not understand how an entire army could be afraid when God was with them. Word of David's words reached King Saul, and David was brought before him. David said, "Let no one lose heart because of this Philistine. I will go and fight him." Saul looked at David and said, "You are not able to go against this Philistine. You are only a boy, and he has been a warrior since his youth." But David answered calmly. He told the king about the lions and bears he had faced while tending his father's sheep. He explained how God had delivered him from their mouths. "The Lord who rescued me from the lion and the bear will rescue me from this Philistine." Saul agreed. He placed his armor on David, a helmet on his head, and armor on his body. But David could not move freely. He was not used to them. So David removed the armor. Instead, he took his staff, his sling, and chose 5 smooth stones from the stream. That was all. As David walked into the valley, Goliath saw him and laughed. He looked David up and down and despised him. "Am I a dog," Goliath shouted, "that you come at me with sticks?" He cursed David by his gods and threatened to kill him. David did not insult him back. David answered with faith, "You come against me with sword and spear, but I come against you in the name of the Lord Almighty, the God of the armies of Israel, whom you have defied." If you want to hear more biblical stories told like this, subscribe to this channel. More stories from the Bible are coming. The battle is the Lord's. As Goliath moved closer, David ran toward him. Not away. Toward him. David reached into his bag, placed a stone into his sling, and slung it with precision. The stone struck Goliath on the forehead. The giant fell face down on the ground. There was silence. David ran forward, took Goliath's own sword, and defeated him completely. The Philistines saw that their champion was dead, and they fled. The army of Israel rose with a shout and pursued them. Victory came, not through size, armor, or strength, but through faith. David's story is not about bravery alone. It is about trust. While others saw a giant, David saw a God who was greater. Fear focuses on the problem. Faith focuses on the Lord. And when faith leads, fear has no power. If you want to hear more biblical stories told like this, subscribe to this channel. More stories from the Bible are coming, each one carrying a lesson that still matters today.